Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel for another iRacing video, and today we are back at Long Beach again, but this time we're in the Skippies. So we know from last time it can be a little bit of a tricky track, but get on quite well with this car, so yeah, let's see how we can get on. Here we go then at Long Beach, in the Skippies this time. Looking for a good one. Here we go then, lights are out, let's get moving. Pretty slow start for me versus this guy on my right here, in the McLaren livery. I'm trying to hug the inside line to stop anyone trying to jump up the inside at T1. Tight fountain section, but we all survived through it. Missed that apex by a country mile. Just giving the guys in front a little bit of space just in case there's any first lap mistakes, you know. Don't want to be piling up the back of someone else's mistake, someone else's accident, sorry. Very nearly happened there.
Car on your left.
Massive overspeed on the McLaren car, but he manages to get some momentum out of somewhere.
Still there.
Hang it out around the outside. Good confidence on cold tyres. Wasn't worth pushing the issue for me at this point. On the hairpin for the first time, and again we managed to survive. That's a bonus. It's a good start. Lost a couple of spaces off the grid, but I'd be surprised if everyone that's in front of me so far stays in front for the race. Let's see how we get on.
Blue car ahead. Car on. Go
Oh
there.
god.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right. Go right. Right side. Clear on the right.
Well, that wasn't ideal. He slowed down for the fountain and then forgot to put the foot on the gas again. Looks like it caused a bit of bedlam behind us as well, because there's a bit of a gap now. It's, apologies to that guy, of course, but this wasn't expecting him to be quite that slow through the fountain. It's the gentlest of touches as well, like I slammed on the brakes, but it's just too late. Alright, so back up to P7 where we qualified in. Massive gap to the guys in front of us now though. Sebastian just in front of me, then absolute oceans of room. What was on the steering of the fence then? Just overdriving it a little bit, just tyres are starting to squeal a little bit, just shows I'm pushing a little bit too hard. Need to concentrate a little bit more on my own lines, make sure that my lines are tidy. This split is obviously, we're rated as we are, but it's quite a mix of speed, I would say, from what I saw in qualifying. Like the guy that qualified on P1 was like a second in front of the rest of us. So there's definitely a big range of speed in the split in these skippies. Behind me's caught up loads of time towards that lap there. Just can't get the hairpin right ever. Such a weird corner. To P6 now with Martin having crashed last lap. Easy mistake to do going into that corner, to be fair. Lose the back end. You see why he lost his rear right wheel. That was a better run through that corner that time. Felt like I carried my speed a little bit better. Not really pulling away from Connie still though. That was a better run through the hairpin that time for us, but still didn't shake Connie. Still just sitting 1 second behind.
Got 10 laps to go.
So that's the distance then. 2/3 to go. Starting to get a bit more confidence to the car now that the tyres are starting to warm up. Starting to get the levels of grip that I'm actually expecting. I can push closer towards sort of what I feel is my threshold.
Go right.
That's a freebie. Up to P5 now then. Wicked. A little bit too much speed in there that time. Took ages to actually get around the hairpin. Could hear the tyres squealing on the way. Just shows I need to slow down a little bit more on the way in. this on the wall. That'll upset the rhythm somewhat, lose the momentum. Doesn't seem to have affected the car though, still pulling straight. On the power too early that time through the hairpin. Just pulled a little bit of a gap out versus Connie, but that was again not my finest line through there. Slowed it down enough on the way in, but just gassed it up too early and got loads of wheel spin on the exit. A bit bumpy on the exit there, so encourages the tyres just to spin rather than actually giving any punch out of the corner. Random wing lane in the middle of the track. I just feel like the tyres are starting to lose their grip a bit now. It's getting a bit more slidey in places that I wouldn't expect to be. Alright, I think Connie's getting the better of me now. Super close in the mirrors. See if I can hold on to the position for a little bit longer or not. Alright, personal fastest ever lap. That was the fastest last section as well, which is weird because it felt like a funky line through the hairpin, but it seemed to be faster, so... Now the fuel's coming down now, obviously, and we'll be getting a little bit of a tow from the guy in front, but... That was a surprise, I'm not gonna lie. I made a mess of it then. I didn't get the downshifts I was expecting. I ended up going straight on down the escape road. That's let Connie catch up massively. It's the weirdest thing because I ended up in 5th. Just sort of just zoned out a little bit because normally I just stay in 4th for that to make sure that I do end up in 2nd, but yeah, that wasn't ideal basically. Stay in 4th this time. Saw smoke on the inside of that corner then. That was a bit scary to come around the corner. I didn't know what I was going to find. Massive airtime over the sausage curb there. Just trying to take a little bit extra just to try and get a more convincing gap to Connie, but it's not really happening. Managing to keep that bit of pressure on throughout the race here. I think Connie's made a mistake though, back to 1.7, 1.6 seconds now. Connie's dropping. I think there's been an incident, and that's a massive weight off my race there, a massive weight off the shoulders. Next guy's 4 seconds back now. Now that the pressure's gone, that's probably the cleanest I've taken that first corner all race. Crazy the difference that having that pressure taken away makes. to maximise the exit that time. Definitely worked. 10th and a half on our personal best there for a new PB. Very close to being a fastest ever lap again as well, but not quite. Anyway, coming around onto the last lap now then, so we're just got to keep it clean for one more. Alright, coming up to the finish line for the last time. Good P5 on the road, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Alright, P5, not a bad result. Might have killed a guy on the way past, that wasn't ideal, but dropped him a message, said sorry, and yeah, I was actually really good about it. So yeah, not ideal, but I think just coming through that fountain section, it just caught me out a little bit. That was the point where I was expecting to be back on the gas, and you can sort of see in the inputs actually I had to go back on the brake, but even then, still wasn't enough, so turned him round, but I sent my apologies all the same. But yeah, that's going to be everything for this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like the video and consider subscribing if you're new and you have not done that already. Other than that, take it easy and look after yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next one.